So, right, parents, there is something you can do to help your children in the classroom, and it's not doing their homework for them, okay? It's by boosting their brain power, by giving them nutritious snacks, lunches, and breakfast. Yes, breakfast. Joining us this morning is local nutritionist Dr. Vandanya Bide from Mayo Clinic to talk about back to school, eating healthfully. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Why do so many of us, well, I guess a lot of adults skip breakfast, so
right.
their kids do too.
Most of the time it's because of a lack of time. You know, you can think about how busy it is in the morning. So one of the easiest things that you can do is to prepare items the night before. So anything, even things like eggs or pancakes, waffles, those can be prepared the night before, heated up on the morning before going to school or work. If you really don't have any time, things as simple as breakfast bars or granola bars are a good option, yogurt, any kind of fruit.
You're doing it really a disservice to your children if you're sending them out the door,
Right,
correct? Because
right.
don't they focus a lot better?
Lots of studies have clearly showed that kids who eat breakfast concentrate better, they do better in their grades, and feel better. So have a lot more energy. And of course, a lot of these kids are doing after-school activities, and so they may be going without meals for long periods of time.
And you don't just want to send them out the door with a bag of chips, even though that's what they ask for all the time. I know. So let's look at some top 5 mistakes you may be making as a parent when it comes to meals. And that's, we talked about this, skipping breakfast. Number 2, drinking sodas and juices. I mean, can you allow one in their diet a day? Or?
You know, I suggest none at all if you can help it, simply because sodas have 10 teaspoons of sugar in just a single soda, has about 150 calories. And it's a very energy dense but nutrient poor item. So if there's one thing that you can do that's healthy for yourself and for your family is to eliminate all sodas from your diet.
Okay, got that. Not eating enough fruits and vegetables. I started having this talk with my children, like, how are you getting 5 fruits and vegetables today? And they don't.
Right, and breakfast is a great way to get that. Again, fruits and vegetables provide lots of fiber. They are low calorie, and so I think it's a really it's an ideal item to have for both lunch and for breakfast. Okay,
here's what a lot of us are doing wrong as well. We eat at fast food restaurants. You call this sad. What do you?
The standard American diet. And it is sad because unfortunately, because we have such busy lives, we do things like go to fast food restaurants, but really with just a little bit of organization, especially the night before, you can have really nutritious and tasty items that you can make for your kids for lunch and then again for dinner rather than going to a fast food restaurant.
And number 5 on that list is substituting low-cal processed foods for whole foods made at home. What do you like? What kind of foods are you talking about?
Well, anything that's processed, even if it says low calorie. So a lot of times you can see those small containers of, and the portion sizes are really small, so it's hard.
They're only 100 calories.
It's hard to be satisfied with those, and so people tend to eat more. And if you read the labels, and I think that's one of the most important things you can do, if you read the labels, you can see that there's a lot of other carbohydrates and sugars and things that are added, even though they're low fat. So the best thing that you can do is to make foods at home. Even it doesn't have to be fancy foods, but whole foods that you make yourself will not have all the processed, the sugars, the preservatives, all the things that we don't want in our diet.
Yeah, I make a batch of a lot of times oatmeal the night before and just put it in the refrigerator or even in the freezer.
Perfect.
And the kids can eat it. Thanks, Vandanya.
Perfect.
All right, Bruce, over to you.